Is that advert thing comes up? Right, we're
Broadcast is
live.
live.
Hello, peeps.
Hey guys, good evening. Oh my goodness, there's so many people in here already.
Right, how many we got in there? We got, it says 10. We got 10 in the building.
Oh my goodness, how
Right,
cool.
Just got to mute my YouTube.
So yeah, man. Oh, it's right. Like we can't hear them chat back, but we can read it in the chat. How are you guys
see
today?
have you got chat? Have you got chat up?
I can read the comments. I can't comment in there.
Right.
I can only comment in the private chat. But yeah.
Happy Moon Day. Happy Moon Day.
I know.
Yeah.
Not only that, but full moon day, right? Full moon.
Yes. Yeah.
Full moon in Scorpio today, which was like synchronistically an accident, and that just happens to be a part of our like time.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
It's so, I mean, I feel like it was destiny.
Yeah.
You know,
seeing it is
all
Scorpio
this energy
as well.
Big energy, big explosive energy, right? Yeah, which we want to talk a little bit more about that stuff tonight, like what, you know, astrological houses are, and what those symbols are, and how they relate to numbers, and how they relate to our lives, and how they relate to us all respectively and differently. Because who's to say?
Yeah, in our world. Yeah. So that's why Ali's here tonight, peeps.
I'm really pumped about it. Actually, I have prepared a whole bunch of stuff.
They might think you're going to sing, Ali.
Well, I sing all the time. I sing every day, just about everywhere I go. But that is not the purpose of this evening's. Heidi, yay! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, Patch is here. I love you guys. Oh my god, I gotta see. Zepso! Yay! Oh my god, Buzz.
Do a shout out first.
Buzz, I was going through some of my screenshots today on my phone, and I was trying to like make more space, and I came across something that I had saved. I saved it because you wrote it in chat one night, and I loved it so much. And like when I read it again today, it still made my heart boom. Like I'm really glad I saved it. I'll have to share it with
I think I know. Yeah.
Sometime. You always
was that about a flower?
No, it was about us being more than we are, and how he built up the words. Corey. We are more than Corey. Awesome. Welcome, man. So cool. Oh, right.
Oh, let's make him blue.
Oh, and baby Charlie. Cool. Very cool.
Oh, hold on. Spinning.
Sass. Very good. So
so we had a few technical difficulties, didn't we? So we had some more photos to share.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel slightly bummed, even though I think that all things happen for a reason, and maybe it's really just a blessing in disguise. Like I'm just like dipping my toe in, you know, the waters of learning about astrology. So, and I've come across like a lot of like most of the books that you'll read about astrology these days, they're all like based on a geocentric model, you know, so globers. And since I don't believe that the earth is a globe, I sometimes like I have a problem with that, or I'm trying to figure out the way that it could work in another way. And so, yeah, my inclination has always been to go back farther and read about ancient practices. And so, yeah, man, I got all these pictures ready for it and stuff. So maybe once I know a little bit more about like the ideas of astrology when flat earth was still like the model or an idea of how people live their lives, it was just like more accessible knowledge towards astrology under that model. Yeah, so we'll do another chat about this another time with more details about that. But yeah, this stuff is fascinating, you guys. So
yeah, for sure.
Hey, Emma. So, Code, do you want to start off with talking about a little bit about like synchronicities in numbers?
Oh, I think you could.
Or your experience with synchronicity in numbers? Did I just put you on the spot?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Let's
because we want to talk about like the numbers. So I feel they hold like the energy, frequency, and a vibration in all the numbers. So they'd be like connected via them three terms, really.
I agree.
And we
it
know
almost,
that
for
each
me,
number. Oh, it's a bit glitchy, I think.
Mhm.
It's a bit glitchy then.
You're good.
Whose end is it? Is that my end or your end? Because it's pausing a bit then. Is it all right?
I think I can hear you all right. I think we have like a slight delay.
Yeah, if you look at the colours, like each. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay, isn't there? Let me turn my camera off for a minute, see if that'll help.
Cool beans.
Because you're a little bit frozen on my end, just a little bit. Can you hear me all right?
You were just, I can hear you. You're a little bit frozen on my end too. Maybe I should turn my camera off as well.
We'll try that for a minute. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I was just saying with the numbers, I feel they've got a colour for each number. So that'd be a frequency within. And then you'll get
Absolutely.
a word contained and a shape and so forth. So each number will hold a different sort of energy. Yeah.
Yeah, a whole
And we know the 3,
frequency.
6, and 9.
I dig your picture. Yeah. It's a bummer that we have this delay, but we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it might be back now. I think we might be all right.
I hope so. That'd be great. So yeah, what you were saying about the how they have different numbers have different colors. I completely agree with that. And they'll even have a different like sound vibration, and we'll have different resonations, and then also they have different meanings that have like different ideas connected to different numbers. Like, you know, like ones are associated with like new beginnings and, you know, the magic of things. And twos are, you know, associated with balance and choice and crossroads and duality. And all of these things, they all have like everything that comes together too, with colors and sounds, and even in our bodies and our minds.
Yeah, and a tone. Like, say each number has a tone, then that tone would be like the tuner for nature. So it's like you're doing your own sort of dance. So really, I feel we've got an ascension code within our own unique code of numbers. So maybe if we can get all that in the right order, it will play a nice tune, like the Fibonacci.
Yeah, you know, it's so the word ascension, to say that, it's in astrology, our ascending sign is an important sign. It's the sign that designates where our astrological houses begin. So wherever the sun rose on the day that you were born, that is where your ascending sign starts. And
oh, that's cool.
It's different for every person, right?
That makes sense to me.
Unique, right? So that's your ascending sign. And I mean, everyone knows more about like your sun sign. When people talk about astrology, they know their sun signs, and that's the house that you're in. So yeah, your sun sign is the one that we know, and then your moon, that's like yourself. That's like who you are. That's like your ruling.
But that's
self.
always the ascension one, is the sun. Sorry, is that right?
Wherever the sun, whatever house the sun rose in when you were born,
the sun is
that is your ascending sign. And
oh, that's cool. Then so that would be the last number in the order. Yeah.
Right, and they say that your ascending.
I'm just trying to work out an algorithm.
Yeah, a mask that you wear that you present to the world, and your sun sign's like who you are. Your moon sign is your like inner self and your secrets, and your Venus sign is how you relate to love. And then all of these houses and stuff, they all relate to different planets, and it's all very fascinating. And all these things are 1 through 12, right? And then, I mean, 11 is a master
Magic
number.
12.
And then 12 then goes to 3, which is, you know,
a hidden trinity. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. 1 to 9 really are like the chakras, or 3 to 9. That's what I see. So that's them 7 colors. And then black and white can be 1 and 2. So now we've got 10, 11, and 12.
Interesting.
So I'm wondering about the colors.
It's almost like you got the sun and the moon, those two, and then, well, shoot, right? I don't know. I'm just
could be sun
thinking,
and maybe. But the 10 I see as a net. The 10 is like the net. So we're contained in a net. That's the design. And it's binary because a 10, 1, 0 is like 0, 1. So
right.
That's how I see
it's
the
like
10.
Completion. 10 means like completion. It's like fulfillment. It's like the ultimate completion number.
Yeah.
But it also means new beginnings, because then, just like you said, like binary, it just boils back down to 1, which is like that magical new fresh start beginning, just one side of the pillar.
And 1010 is like the 20. So it's like part of your 2020 vision, because if you just draw a triangle right now, and then you mark 1 as at the point at the top, and then you would do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there'd be 10 points on that triangle. So it's like we're in a prism of 7 colors, which is a triangle sort of thing.
Interesting. How interesting, right? Especially with how it relates to color. That conversation we were having about color the other day. And and how
one triangle's blue and one's red. But yeah.
Oh, that makes me think like 3D stuff, like those glasses you wear.
Or there's swag ones.
No, not the swag glasses.
Yeah, I know the ones you mean. You wear, so I said swag.
Oh gosh, right.
Well,
shoot. I wonder if I can't pull up like at the last minute I found some stuff online, because it said that I was able to screen share stuff from the interwebs. So let me see if I can't pull up
yeah, and 11 and 12 I might as well say, because 11 for me is like your spirit and your soul. It's the mirror. So 11 is when you've entwined them together to open the gate. And like the 12, and the 12 is a dodecahedron as well for me. So that's a perfect 2 pairs of 6, like the energies, because we're the other 6. That's what makes the 666 for me.
Right. Always with the balance. Always
so the 12 is very significant.
It is very significant.
And it's for stability as well in the Mayan. Funny enough, I've been looking at the Mayans, and their 12 is that.
Yeah.
And 12 TikTok.
Stability. I'm going to pull up this picture. I want to share this one. Okay, so it's this one.
And 4 is time for me.
Is that the one?
So yeah, you get a lot from the numbers.
That's not the one I wanted to share.
Oh, all right, when?
Oh, son of a gun.
Oh.
It's okay, everyone.
Came up and then it went.
Yeah, that wasn't the one that I was trying to share, and then I accidentally exit out, so I can't share it. So it's this other one then. Okay, 5A. Let's try again. So we can have like a visual.
Yeah, so we're exploring, really, peeps in the chat. We're not claiming. We're exploring numbers and how they relate to like even your horoscope, or no, not horoscope, astrological birth chart.
So this is a man, it's a little bit smaller than I wish it would be.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can find a bigger one.
Can you read it?
I can read it actually. Shoot, right. So this is just like an astrological. an astrological chart that and it gives a little bit of an explanation about what house each house deals with. And on your astrology chart, your planets will be all over the place on here. They'll be in different places. Everyone's, astrology chart is very unique. And the planets in your astrology chart will be in different houses in 1 through 12. And these different planets mean different things. And then when you put that in conjunction with where they're placed in your astrological chart, it can give you sometimes a better understanding of how you deal with things. And some people, they've used astrology to predict future things and all kinds of crazy stuff that we hear about, right?
Yep.
So this first house, the
if
very
it's a
first
guide,
one,
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
A guide.
Go ahead, dude.
No, sorry. Yeah, I just thought it's more like a guidance system for self. So,
Truly,
see it like that almost. I see where it resonates with you. Each house might resonate somewhere because this is like newish to me, if you will. So it's good.
And to me also, it feels like this is the programming of the universe. Like literally programming isn't like a computer. Like this is like the programming of the universe through numbers, through all of these houses, through this grid on top of, and the energies that are then like coming down to us through, the ebb and the flow of the moon and the sun and all of these heavenly bodies and stars and planets. It's pretty cool. It's so fascinating.
Yeah,
I love it.
Is. Well, fascinating. That's how I see it, though. I see the energies of the planets or the stars coming in, but they come in via the sun and moon. You know what I mean? That's what's powering it up. And they create the wind, which is the air of like this age of Aquarius. This is what I'm feeling.
Ooh, interesting code. What an interesting way to say that and think about that. The winds of Aquarius. I like it.
So hence the breathing, right? The solar plexus are sun and moon. So you're breathing that into like your brain, which is sun and moon as well.
Oh,
so
dang,
it
dude.
correlates.
I wish I could share this one picture that sometime I'll figure out a way that I could do that. That shows a breakdown of a chart that you can relate your astrology planets in your astrology chart to where they line up with your chakra system. It's really fascinating. It's so fascinating. I mean, honestly.
With the chakra. Yeah.
I really wanted to show you guys that chart. Like one of these days.
We're going to do this anyway, aren't we? We plan to do this and then like we'll do a show every week. So even if it's Monday 2 weeks time, we can have like another one of these and then we'll be more prepared or we'll find a way of getting that thing up, that spreadsheet. So happy days.
Right.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, because I think, isn't there a way you can load pictures onto something online? And if it's something online, then I can share it. But anyways, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So while this wee picture is up, let me just go through what each of these houses are, these astrological houses are, and just a little bit about them. So the very first house is Aries, and it is about self, life, body, how you initiate and influence, and it's ruled by Venus. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's ruled by Mars. I looked at that. I looked at that symbol incorrectly. It's ruled by Mars. So your second house is Taurus, and that's associated with possessions, money, self-worth, and how you evaluate. And that one is ruled by Venus. The third house is Gemini, and that's ruled by Mercury, and it's associated with your social and intellectual lessons. Your fourth house is Cancer, and it's ruled by the moon, and it's associated with home, family, roots, and self-understanding. Your fifth house is Leo, and it's ruled by the sun. It's associated with children, creativity, hobbies, love, romance. Your sixth house is Virgo, and it's also ruled by Mercury. It's associated with routines, health, service, work, volunteering. The 7th house is Libra, and it's ruled by Venus, and it's about cooperation, partnerships, contracts, and marriages. Your 8th house is Scorpio, and that is ruled by Pluto, and that is about sex, death, inheritance, loss, and things at odds, things that are not fully in our control. Sagittarius is our 9th house. And it's ruled by Jupiter, and it's about travel, education, religion, law, and abstract learning. The 10th house is Capricorn or Capricornus, and actually Scorpio is also, I think, or is it Scorpius? I think, but well, anyways, the 10th house is Capricornus, and it's ruled by Saturn, and it's about career, social status, and your public area of life. Your 11th house is Aquarius, and it is ruled by Uranus or Uranus, however you choose to say it. And it's about community focus, friendships, aspirations, and liberty. And then the 12th house is Pisces, and it's ruled by Neptune. And it's about your subconscious and unconscious. It's about secrets, taboos, hidden self, your habits, your memories, mental illnesses, and karma, and like sometimes even past life stuff. And these things do translate to our personal signs as well, but there's like other, words, and there's all kinds of things that you can do that. And these are all like just, like blanket terms that give you sort of a feeling for what these things mean.
Give you like, an area of,
like keywords, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take that. I'll stop that screen because it wasn't a very good picture anyways. Let me see if I can't. Let me see. I'll pull up this other one. I should have shown this the whole time. It's all good. Let's see here.
Oh, really?
So
and there's that Ophiuchus as well, isn't there? 13 sign astrology as well, yeah.
Right. It's always like, it's like that, you've got the 5 senses, and then there's that 6th sense, or like that, always that extra one, that extra sense of mystery, that other, I don't know, right?
Yeah.
Share screen. Chrome tab. Let's try this one. Share.
Well, it's 13 moon phases. 28 days. Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah, got the signs there. Yeah, what they look like.
See, yeah, so even that's, so it's so fascinating. Let me see if I go on this screen and maybe I can point stuff out. Is my cursor showing?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, you're talking about like everything always is like this balance of things, like, the 6 and the 6, and then even with the 369 and how that just is infinite. That's so cool. But like that with astrology, we've got our yins and our yangs, and that's going to go through every other sign. And you're also going to have all of your elements. So you're going to have 3 signs in your earth. So we've got our Taurus is earth, and then we have Virgo is earth, and then we have, what is it?
That's the first Trinity. So there's
and Capricorn is earth. All right. And then directly after that, you're going to have, I should have started with fire, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So let's try that again. So Aries is your fire sign. Aries is Aries. Then, what is it after that? Leo. And then Sagittarius are your fire signs. Your earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Then
so they're like triangles. If you drew them together, you draw a triangle. So
that's absolutely happening.
4 of them, actually.
Yes. And then we've got our air signs. So then we've got our Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I know it's confusing because Aquarius has aqua in it, but it's actually an air sign.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, we've got the water, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. All right. And we're just tonight we're celebrating the full moon in Scorpio. Lots of big emotions. Some of our lives might be shit shows, but maybe not. Hopefully not. Hopefully we have like the wherewithal within to just like be calm.
I felt really great today. So
I did
I've
too.
been in my garden. Like I think a lot of peeps have, and been outside as well.
Yeah.
We all got outside today. Did you?
I did go outside, but very briefly because I've just had my nose in books and video.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of notes today, and I got a lot of stuff prepared for this. I was just really excited about all the stuff that I was learning. So, but I finally did. Like, I finally worked out. I finally went and rode my bike for a little while, but I made it a really short ride. Even though it was gorgeous outside, I was just like, I still have to shower. I still have to get on there and make sure it all works. And I was excited. You know? So yeah.
Oh, we got 25 in the building.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, yay. This is so cool.
Oh, welcome in everyone. Sorry, I'm a bit, I'm neglecting chat a bit because
I talk so much.
No, I'm learning as well.
Oh, son of a gun, yeah.
No, you don't. Oh, your sister's in the building. Oh.
Who's in the building?
No, Mum. So that's
oh, my sister. That's awesome.
Let's try and make her blue.
Notemon, it stands for Nerd of All Trades, Master of None.
I couldn't say it. Did I say it right there?
Yeah, my Trace, yes. Oh my gosh, so awesome. So this astrology thing, it's so fascinating, right? I mean, I think it is, because then on top of that, like after that, you've got then your cardinal signs, you've got your fixed signs, and you've got your muted signs. So then you've got things that are broken down to the thirds after that. And your cardinal signs are all the signs that are going to then, they're going to start off each season. So our cardinal signs are the Aries, the Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And then our fixed signs, which are like the middle of that whole season, is then we've got our Taurus and Leo. We've got Scorpio and Aquarius. And then for our muted signs, which is at the end, which, is like related with like flexibility and transition, we've got Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. And man, it's so fascinating.
So there's 4. So the other one is 3, like 3 times 4, but that one there's 4 in each.
Right.
So that's like navigation then. So what you start at, what you're fixed on, so that ain't gonna move. So if you know self with the fixed sign, I'm feeling it. Yeah, I like that.
I'm trying to figure out. I think it's I think Aries is the
28 in the building.
Yin is yin the masculine? No, yin is feminine and yang is masculine. So, all right. So, the yangs are Aries, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. So those are like the masculine signs or the active signs. Sometimes they're related with like action. And
so
then
it goes in 6/6, that one.
Yeah, it does. So half and half, right?
That's yin and yang.
And then your feminine yins are the Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricornus, and Pisces. And this is your receptive sign. So
more water. What is that? More water signs there, or
let's find out here.
Or
Pisces.
What you got? 3 of it. Because fire and water, I wonder if they're split.
The water.
So I want to know.
Okay, so Gemini
does that be back to the triangles then?
Right.
Yeah.
Gemini is a yang, so Gemini's masculine and Gemini's. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Gemini's water. What the heck am I thinking here? Water is what we're looking for, right? For feminine.
Yeah. Masculine. So you got Scorpio.
So Cancer is yang. No, I'm wrong. Cancer is yin. So Cancer is water and it's feminine. Scorpio is water and it's feminine, or yin. And yeah, Pisces is water and it's feminine. So all of the water signs are all receptive. That makes perfect sense.
I bet the fire are the opposite then. The other side.
Aries, Leo, Saggy, absolutely.
Yeah.
They all are. And then the other one is though Aquarius though. But Aquarius is Earth and Aquarius is a fixed sign. So yeah, it's like right? It's so fascinating.
Oh, that's so good, right? If you get two triangles, one's red, one's blue, one's fire, one's water. Right? So they create the inertia. So that would be the air and the earth. So flat plane, hello. So I like that. That's how energy works.
Yeah. It's so interesting how this stuff is all synchronistic, right? It's all synchronistic.
Yeah. Oh God, mate. Oh, that's really good. That is really, really good. So that's a way of confirming that's right, what you're saying, actually. In my mind. All this
balance, right?
That backs it up.
Yeah. So fascinating. So yeah, so like 1 then, which is then Aries, is associated with new beginnings, that magic. And we're just coming out of, so we're getting ready to have a new moon in Taurus here coming up. After the moon waxes, right? Or no, wanes. Right. Wait a second. Which one is it? Which one means what?
So we have Scorpio, then you go to the opposite, like Taurus. Is that right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Or is it the exact opposite? Let's find out. We can look at the chart right here, right?
We are. I know my opposite is Taurus.
It is. It's totally opposite. That's exactly what it means. So, how interesting, right? So we're opposites. We're opposites code.
Oh, you're Taurus then.
Yeah, I'm Taurus. I'm a cusper though. I'm Taurus on the cusp of Aries.
I've always got on with Taurian ladies though. I have.
Nice, right?
It's funny, isn't it?
That balance.
Like easy, yeah.
Oh,
it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. But there's another synchronicity there that sort of shows.
Oh, Sass! Look what Sass just did. Oh, shit. Jump. We gotta do it.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Where's my thing? right. Yeah, Sasquatch, brother.
How we gonna get down? How we gonna get down? How we gonna get down? How we gonna get down?
Oh yeah! We get down now.
That made me jump. You know that made my heart jump.
Oh, so fun! Holy cramoles, man! Gosh, right. So interesting. That whole too. Oh, we are water bearers. It's so true. Even like when it comes to the tarot, the cups, the receptive, holding water. It is the water signs, right? So
I've been having the chalice in my mind. Oh, this is crazy.
Oh, I've been doing lots of spring cleaning, slow and sure. And I actually did come across a gift it was a chalice. And like, it seems perfect timing for me to find it. It's so beautiful.
I've had so many synchronicities. Oh, that's crazy.
It's amazing, right? Hey, speaking of synchronicities, let's see here. I'm gonna. My mom, I love you, my mom. Yeah.
I'll go back to blue.
So let's see here. Stop share. Let's I want to share this other picture and we'll talk a little bit about like number synchronicities and see how they relate to all these things that we were just talking about, which is so fascinating to me. So 2-9, let's see.
Yeah, I love that. Oh. It's like squaring the circle. I've been saying that today and all.
Let's see if it's too small.
Right.
Hey, it's not too shabby, eh?
No, that's cool.
I just ripped this off the internet real quick because like the stuff that I had.
Vortex system. Yeah.
So yeah, man, let's just read these out. 111, the intuition encourages you to keep following your spirit. You're on the right path. If you see this, listen to your gut and your heart. 222, the right one. Or should I pause? Should we talk about 111?
Yeah. Because Yeah, okay, yeah. I do say that when I see 111, for me, that's put your energy in yourself, because one is you, and the three is the energy. So it's sort of like saying it's on self, really. So maybe,
Ooh.
yeah, use your intuition, because I've got that as 4, but it is encoded in the number 3. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know, when I see 4 1s, I see the 1111. I see like duality. I see balance. I see stability. I see 4.
Yeah.
Because you know these things they keep going, right? Sometimes, I mean, I see 1111
Yeah.
a lot, and sometimes
Yeah.
it's not. You know, sometimes it's 1111 that I
Yeah.
see in different ways, right?
Yeah,
But
and it leads you different things with the 1111. It has so many for me, because it showed me a square, because I thought, oh yeah, 4 ones make a square. So I thought, oh, that's time. Maybe I can beat time. Maybe it's the
oh, how
gateway.
interesting.
So I got like, because 2 4s are 8, and when you're in the 8, you know that's how you beat time, because you're in infinity.
The balance, yeah.
Turn the 8
Oh
around
man.
on its side, so it can rest.
It's so
You-
interesting that you chose the words led, because I mean that's one of the hugest things that I always like as a mental image, like as an archetype that I see when I see 11s, is I see, you know, I see pillars, and I see that as like when you see 11s, that you're like, it's like you walking through the pillars to some
yeah,
sort of enlightenment, to some sort of
yeah.
intuition, to something
Some
bigger and
gateway, I
greater.
called it. Yeah.
It is. It's a total. It's like a
Cool.
doorway, right?
You know how I say it?
Mr.
Because
Mojo
the
Rising.
1111 is your heart, right? And your heart, this is for me, right? I thought, oh, that opened my heart, because the heart would be a G, right? Your heart is a G. So if it's a gate, it's G8. That's the gate.
I
So
love
I
it.
was all over the 8 ever since, alternating current. So I've got to keep alternating the current, all turning the 8.
Yes, AC,
So
DC.
yeah, AC. That's direct current. No, thank you. I want AC.
I know, right? Oh gosh, that is a whole other kind of conversation of
That
energy,
is,
right?
yeah.
Electricity and energy in general.
That's what we want to do, don't we? Like a
Mm-hmm.
stream like that we planned, don't we? Like a Tesla style stream with a bit of symbolism,
Oh
where we
yeah,
can talk.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's see here. 222, the right one. Right place, right time. Trust in what you want. Don't think of things you don't want when you see this number. Ooh, you know, how fascinating, right? Just because like this last month, I've been seeing 2s a lot of repeating 2s.
I look at that different.
How do you see it?
Well, 2 for me is right brain, so emotions involved, and 2 2s is 4, so there's going to be some divine time. With 3 2s are 6, which is a heart. So I think it's divine time and emotionally with the heart. So your heart is leading you at the moment to something what you love. So if you're seeing it, you're loving your head in the books, and maybe this is a start. That's what the 222 is saying. Like
I
divine
hear you.
union. That's
Yeah,
what I see.
because it is, I mean, like in 2, it's about duality, right? And balance and harmony. So I mean, I hear what you're saying too. Yeah. I mean, it's almost like reading a tarot card reversed or upright, you know? I wonder, it depends on is it that way? I don't know. That it could mean one thing and also the exact opposite. I don't know, right? Normally when I see repeating numbers, it does feel like of the moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I should take a moment to stop
Synchronicity
and
is
think.
I feel that's the perfect synchronicity, because it's a triple number. It's a trinity. You can't that's the most true for me, when I find a trinity in something.
Yeah, right. So speaking of the Trinity, so 333, this
Oh,
has
right,
been
yeah.
like a lifelong thing for me. I've always been obsessed with 333
Triple
before I
trinity.
ever became interested in what different vibrations of numbers could possibly mean or anything like that. I was just always obsessed with 333, 33, and 3. And So this says the equilibrium, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on all three aspects. Don't neglect one for the other when you see this number. Ooh.
Yeah. I
What's
would
the
agree
God
with
number?
that. Triple Trinity, that's the 3, 6, and
Mhm.
9 for me. And
The
you've got the
egg.
Trinity in each of the numbers, because the 3 will have a Trinity, the 6 will, and the 9. And it's like, you know, all 3 of them. It's the
Right?
master light Trinity number. That I love it.
It is. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, right?
Yeah, if you're seeing that, you're doing brilliant.
Yeah, plus I like how like when I look at numbers and stuff now too, I'll try like I'll see like when I'm looking at these threes right now, I'm imagining that one of those threes is flipping over and sliding over and it's then creating an 8, right? And then I'm also
Yes.
seeing like ohm signs and all kinds of other things in there. Symbols are so cool.
Put them 3 together, them 3 threes. If you draw a little picture there and sort of put the ends of the 3s together, you'll make a flower.
Right?
So
Exactly.
So really, that is the 9, which is the design of this realm. This is what I say, because like, and if you're a designer, that means you signed it, because that's what a designer does. So the creator designed it and he signed it. And so you sign it with a signature, and that signature, sign nature. The sign is in nature.
And significance. You said that to me the other day, and I
significance.
Writing it down.
What Tesla told me. Yeah, Tesla told me this one. He read significance of the 3, 6, and 9, but he chose that word because it says sign if I can, and then it'd be CE, cause and effect. So as long as I can see it.
Corey, look what Corey just did. Yeah, now we gonna get down.
Right, we're gonna get down. Right. Here we go. There we go. Right. Yeah, much love, Corey. This is for you.
Now we gonna get down. Now we gonna get down. Now we gonna get down. Now we gonna get down.
That was so awesome. I danced the whole time.
Right, my arms up.
Oh, so good.
Oh, mate. Yeah. Awesome. Is in the building. Let me make her blue. Right.
Awesome.
Oh,
Jenny, yay. Awesome. Cool.
Jenny's at Tam Tam. Hey.
Wow, awesome. I haven't seen Tam Tam in forever.
Yeah.
So cool.
Conscious evolution.
So
good peeps in the building.
So many good peeps in the building. Hey.
Right. Let's look at 444 then. What's that saying?
Yes.
If you want.
So 444, we say the protection. The universe and your spiritual guides are protecting you. Pay attention to your thoughts and your environment when you see this number. I could totally, I mean, like it does give me that sense of stability, doesn't it? It's like 444s, which is the 12 of things, which is the completion, that significant number.
Yeah. 4 is like foundation and balance, like in that, like you build up with a 4. So it's a good platform, good base, like foundation. So yeah, you'd be quite secure. Yeah. And 4 people will look like that. If you know a 4 person, like their life path or whatever, or their name, like my name is a 4, actually. It's a 22, but I've got a bit of 4 in there. So I might be seen as a stable sort of person. I don't know.
I hear you too. Like 4s really resonate with me because they're like all through my life. Like I was born in April, so 4. And I was born on the 22nd, which is a 4. And
you're 22 as well. Hold on. Yeah.
But yeah, right. It's so cool. My life path number is 11 though, but like my name as just Allie Berry resonates to 9. So yeah, lots of weird numbers in there, But 4, since that one's always been 1 for me, it's good. But when you see 3 4s together, it just, it does, you got the 12, and then I start imagining like the 12, benevolent kings or the 12 original races, the 12 months, the 12 signs, all of these 12s that are everywhere, right?
I'm thinking 12 TikTok, because 4 is time, 8, 2 4s are 8, which is infinity. So 444 would be the 12 hours of day, 12 hours of night.
Right.
And
Balance.
it's intuition as well, number 4. By the way.
Yeah, right. So the protection, I like that. That
Yeah.
stability. We
And
feel
good
like we're
energy.
building bridges or
Yeah.
something
Mm.
that can hold weight
Yeah.
for days. So 555, the change. The change is occurring. The
Mm.
universe is moving. Things
Yeah.
around you when you see this number. Yeah, 5 is totally related with so much change.
Change, yeah. But 555 is changing the heart as well, because I see that as a 6.
It really is.
So it's a balance. It's a good change then, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're all coming from different places, and like when you see the 555, I think you're right. It is a good range. But I mean, like, also just like to throw this out there, when it comes to numbers in general, when you have like your 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, they're all numbers that they're odd numbers, so they're going to lend to less stability. They're going to lend to like things that aren't quite even. They're going to lend to things that are then like going towards stability. So yeah, the change, right?
Yeah, well, the 5 though on its own is like the golden spiral, the golden ratio. 5, you know, being 1.618. So, but there's change because the spiral's always spiraling. It's always moving.
Right. Oh my gosh, spirals in general. Everything's a spiral.
And our
It's so
body has
awesome.
got the Fibonacci spiral going through it. So
Right.
it goes through nature, through us, through the cosmos above. If you look at the spirals above. So yeah, we can't escape a spiral.
Well, even just the makeup of our face has the Fibonacci sequence in it. And
Yeah,
like when we view people, depending on how we fit into that scenario of the Fibonacci sequence, or what is it? The Fibonacci
you can call
spiral.
Sequence it, but it's the golden spiral.
Yeah, the golden spiral.
Golden ratio.
Like we see people more attractive when they fit into that, because you know it's like, you know, you break it down. Like you have like from like your eyes to your forehead is that smaller one, and then you know, because they just turn in on themselves over and over and over that rectangle, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fives change 555. But I mean, 5s are related to instability and expansion. So you've got both things, you know.
Solar plexus, yeah.
Yeah,
a bit of breathing.
That's right. And when we have hiccups, it's because there's like air trapped under our solar plexus, man. I hate that.
Yeah. And you can get hiccups in life, like with the changes. If you hiccups here and there with the changes.
True that. Yeah. I actually do like know the perfect way to get rid of hiccups. And one day I'll
hold your breath.
World. No, it doesn't work. You have to like pull the vacuum out of your solar plexus. So you have to like create a vacuum with your nose and your ears, and like it involves swallowing liquid and stuff. Right? So 666, a step back. Take a step back to rethink it and ask yourself, is what you're doing right or wrong? I don't know. I don't relate that to 666.
No, I'm seeing cubes. I'm seeing 18, a 9. I'm seeing everything.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like 6s are related to love and like the love vibration. You know what I mean?
Love. We're number 6 as well.
Yeah. And 9's upside down, you know, completion. 6. I don't agree with this thing from the internet. I don't think that that's what that means.
No, because they want you to not like the 666, and we've got to love that 666.
Yeah, dude. No, it's like it's a sacred number. You know, it's like it's a sacred number.
If you open your mind up, right, you will get. There's 2 cubes in our mind for me. So you open a cube, you will reveal a cross. So you open the other cube, you'll get another cross. And as we know, as above, so below. So one cross will be the right way up and the other will be upside down, if you will. So if you put them together now, you can make the Star of David. So that's you being a fallen star from your heaven, which is your head. So that can fall down into your heart. So you can realize your heart and see from there. That's what that all means to me when I see 666.
And if you like break down the symbolism of the cross even farther, you know, you've got the one line that's, you know, what is, you know, up and down. And that is a symbol of masculine energy, right? Or is that the one that's masculine? And then the cross over it? then that's the feminine energy. And it's all about balance in general. And like, I don't know. It's fascinating. Or maybe I got them mixed up which one is which.
But that's how I see that, though, isn't it? Like,
It's
that's
fascinating.
666 is cubes. There's 6 faces, 6 sides, 6 colors. So,
but I mean, like, yeah, if you see 3 6s, maybe you should just examine what's going on in your life. But I don't think that it should be associated with like something like bad omens or like bad juju.
no, it's the heart, which is referred to as, for some, as Jesus is your heart. So you meet Jesus in your heart, and then you'll have your experience with God. So, because 3 6s are 18, which is associated with Jesus as well. And if you've got a 1 and an 8, so you've got the 8, and you put the 1 inside the 8, that's the pole of like Polaris. So
how interesting, because also like Jesus is associated with Jupiter, but like I don't know, 666 is normally more associated with Saturn.
I've got Jupiter as number 8 in my chakra system, so that does fit.
Interesting. Oh my gosh, so cool. So 777, the inner strength, release all fear, be strong at heart, look forward to the future with excitement when you see this number. Amen. Lucky number 7, man.
Yeah, it is 7 chakras and all that. Oh,
so
7
many
days, 7 colors, 7 everything.
So
and that's
many
like
sevens.
a completion number. And obviously 3 7s are 21, and I'm a 21-3. So
it's also a mysterious number, you know. It's also it's related to like reflection, discovery, and faith in the unseen.
In the building. Hey, Meep.
Meep! Yay! Oh my gosh, we missed you at the show on Sunday, man. It was so fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Have you thought about 777 like this then? Right? There's 7 Pleiadians, 7 in Orion, with your 7 chakras. So male and female above, then your chakras will be the same.
Yes, actually, I mean, like, I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about that because I'm only just starting to learn a little bit more about the Pleiades and all that stuff. Or did I say it right? Even Pleiades.
Yeah.
But yes,
I'm just looking at the 7. Yeah, there's just 7. Only because I looked up, I called them the 7 sisters, and I've looked up at them my whole life. Since a young child, I looked up and said, "What's that?" I was told the 7 sisters, and I always see it. It's never
interesting.
Left me. And then
plus,
someone
isn't there
said, "That's the
something about
Pleiades."
like
So I was like, "What?"
the 7th son of the 7th son of the 7th son, or something like that? I don't know what I'm talking about. It's something like I don't know what I'm talking about. There's something about.
There's a lot of like you said. There's a lot of mystery with the 7s.
There is.
So if we're seeing 7s like in a trinity like that, yeah, it's mysterious. There's a lot of mystery around you at the moment. Maybe, yeah.
Go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Or just like bet on yourself.
Look, 7 deadly sins, yeah, and there's 7 virtues. So maybe you've got to look at one of the 7s. What we can all mention in the chat, because one of them might be what you need to look at if you were seeing the 777. Maybe something like that.
He said if I had 7 sisters, I'd be ruined.
Mate, if you had 7 sisters, I'll come round your house.
Christy, welcome. Holy crap. Yay.
I need a female. You got a spare sister, mate.
888, the balance. You're in harmony with the universe. Your thoughts and actions are also in harmony when you see this number. I mean,
alternating.
Yeah. Infinity, right? Infinity.
Yep. And 3 of them make the seed of life, which will be the flower of your life. Because they say that 8 is the number of life. It's innately inside of us. You can encode the 369 in there very easily. And it's also like a 24. So
yeah,
we know about the 24.
Which then goes to 6. So yeah.
And then back to the heart. Because encoded in that is that in it, the 2, 5, and 8 are encoded as the number 6. That's the code for the number 6 actually. So if you on this grid, you can see the codes right here. So 147 is the code for the number 3. 2, 5, and 8 is the code for the number 6. And there you got 3, 6, and 9.
Yeah, way to break it down, man. That was awesome. I followed that with my eyes as you said it. So cool. +8 is also like associated with like recognition,
Do you want to
movement,
see
and
something else
positive
cool?
change.
Do you want to see something else cool as well? So
Yes.
we know the vortex runs 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5. Then back to the 1. So if you do that with your finger now, you'll make a helix. So
Oh,
if
we
you
were
went
just talking
1,
about this,
2,
weren't we?
4, 8, 7, 5, back to the 1. If you drew that right now, you'd make that sort of like a helix pattern with triangles.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back to the triangle.
Totally. Oh yeah, because
Like a
shoot,
DNA strand. So
I know I want to pull up that Tesla. Dang, that Tesla picture. Well, it's not like it's not really his, but you know what I mean. He wrote a lot
yeah,
about
the
it and stuff.
vortex.
Yeah, the vortex.
Yeah.
I should
Showing
I
you
should
how
find a
it
picture.
works.
Yeah, I'm gonna
with,
find a picture right now to share.
you can get even a hexagram or hexagon. So the Star of David, back to that, inside the Star of David, you will see a hexagon, and that will be the vortex 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5 energy. You can put it on each point. It'd be 6 points.
That's kind of small, but it'll still translate. Let's see
And
here.
that moves in 6 different shapes as well.
Well, shoot.
I'll draw them all.
Let's do the wrap up 999, and then I'll share this other
Yeah.
picture.
I don't
Time
know
to
about
start
this
a
one.
new journey. Wrap up loose ends. Let go of what does not serve you. Prepare for the next level when you see this number.
Mm.
I
But it's
resonate
hard to
with
see
that.
isn't it? A not 999, really.
Do you see nines tripled a lot? Is that what you're saying? It's that you don't
No,
see
I
them
don't.
often?
No,
I don't either. I never see
ever.
triple nines.
In England, it was the phone like the emergency services is 999. That's the only time we've ever seen it. But it's going to
Interesting,
be
right?
displayed then. But I do see it as completion number 9, and obviously the design of if you break down a circle, you're always going to find 9. You can't get away from it. No matter
Yeah,
how
I
many
mean,
times you chop it down.
9 is absolutely related with completion, fulfillment, looking ahead. It's also, though, sometimes, really associated with like solitude and endings. But like when one door closes, another one opens.
Yeah, the beginning. The end is the beginning.
Yeah,
the
right back to the
is
1.
the end. So, yeah. And
But
look at the number
right
9.
to the 10. That's why 10 is a different kind of completion. Sorry, I talked over you.
No, sorry, I was going to say, like, they draw a 9 there, but you can draw a 9 with a circle and then a line going down, like being straight.
Absolutely.
So really, that looks like a 0 and a 1. So it's like in reverse.
Interesting, right? Yeah.
So it can come back to itself.
I've always been like about calligraphy and penmanship, and I draw my 9s like that, and my 6s like that as well. And I always really liked it just because of the way they curve and stuff. So I'm glad you just said what you did, because I never write 9s like that. So I never came across that in my head because I see them differently, right? Because that's not the way that I normally
I've had
write
to
it.
do straight line ones as well, even with the 7. So if you do 4 7s like that, you make a square. So that's how I squared the circle with the moon with the 28 days, because 4 7s are 28. So you can play around with numbers and find things.
It's so cool. I love it. Yeah. Plus, I mean, both the 6s and the 9s, when you like flip it on the end, then you've got the symbol for Cancer too, which is really freaking cool.
Yeah, on the side.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the yin and yang's right there with the 6 and the 9.
Yeah, it is,
So,
which is also like the overlay of, I mean, just the whole balance between astrology and our lives and numbers and everything. And that's why I see it as like the programming of our lives.
I do, right? So you've got the 6 and 9. Where's the 3 fitting? So if we've got the yin and yang, this is what I always say to peeps. You've got to find the third kind. So the yin and the yang. One's black and one's white. We can't see the third kind, but that's what makes it move. That gives it motion. That is the energy of the number 3. So,
3 is such a magic number.
So there you got the 3, 6, 9.
Magic number.
It's more ethereal, and then the 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 are more material for me.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, like, even though this one doesn't have like a line from the 3 to the 6, like it's a triangle,
Yeah. because it switches the energy. The 9 determines the 3 or the 6.
Right, the
So
alternating.
it could be electric 3, magnetic 6, and then the
Mhm.
9 will make it electromagnetic.
So freaking cool.
Pump
Oh my
that into the
goodness.
vortex, yeah, and then that'll be
Yeah.
changed into electric in that vortex, and that's what we use today, electric.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Theoretically, I know how it works. I've never done the experiment, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it looks
Interesting,
like.
right?
Oh, Penny.
I love
Hey,
the idea of
Penny.
doing that. Hey, welcome, Penny Bunny.
Penny Bunny's in the building.
And so is Emma. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Emma.
Conscious Evolution.
Hmm.
Johan Dancing Gypsy. Awesome. Cool. Very cool. So,
Oh, me.
I'm trying to, let me see if what else I had up here. That's all pretty good. You know, I do want to share this picture real quick just so that we can get an eyeball on what these symbols look like for the planets. I mean, I'm sure we've all seen them before.
Yeah.
But if it's not something that you use on a regular basis, you don't really, you know, not really super familiar with them.
Mm.
Which one was that? Planet meanings. Okay.
How we all doing, peeps? Happy Monday or Moon Day.
Yeah, happy Moon Day.
We say Moon Day, and it is a Moon Day or Moon Night.
All right. So yeah, what do we got here? So this
Right.
is it showing?
Hold up. Yeah.
All right. This first one here, this is the symbol for Gemini. This one is the symbol for Venus.
Oh, what? Yeah. What's
This
that?
symbol
Mars?
is Mars. This
Yeah.
one is Jupiter.
Yeah.
This is the moon. This
Yeah.
is the sun. This is
Oh,
Saturn.
Oh, Saturn.
And then these are like the 3 lesser, quieter planets, but they're still important. All right. So what this one is Uranus.
So we got 10.
This one is that. Did I do that right? Let me just look at my notes real quick. Make sure I didn't jack it up. The last ones.
Well, Neptune and Pluto.
Yeah, it is. It's Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Thank you. It is Uranus, boop, Neptune, and Pluto. So yeah.
Then there's 10. There's the net 10.
But I mean, then there's different symbols too. Like you'll have Chiron, and that's like the planet of healing and wound, like being wounded and healing, the wounded healer. That one's like a circle with a line that comes off the top of it that looks like it has a K right off the side of it. You'll see that on your chart
right,
too.
Yeah, why the Chiron bit? Oh, right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, plus I think it's super fascinating that like all these planets. Steve, welcome. Oh my gosh.
Steve,
welcome. That these planets oh shoot, what was I gonna say? I got so excited. The planets. I'm not sure what I was gonna say. Oh, I know. It's so fascinating to me that the word planet comes from the Greek word planetus, which means wandering star. And it's so fascinating to me too, because like when you think about when these wandering stars, these wandering luminaries, these planets in the sky, in the night sky, well, they're there even when the sky's not night, right? That when they go into retrograde, well, I mean, like according to like Ptolemy and like, did I say that right? I think I did. And like ancient astrologers and things like that. These things, I don't know. I lost my train of thought again. It's okay.
Yeah, he's talking about retrograde and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Retrograde. Thank you. Retrograde means that like a planet will like stop, and it basically goes in a loop. So it basically goes in the opposite direction before coming back around. And so yeah, it's almost like, I mean, when they say that when a planet goes in retrograde, that it's like, it's hard. It's like it's almost like the opposite of what that planet stands. It's not really the
Yeah.
opposite of what it
It's like
stands
it
for, but it's
waxes
just like
and wanes then, even them almost.
it does. It absolutely
Yeah.
does, and it comes
So
in with
it's
the
like the
power of the
opposite
moon.
energy of what it was feeding. It could give it
Exactly.
the same one, the opposite, maybe. I don't
Mhm.
know. Yeah.
Which will make a difference when you read your charts too. That when you come
Hey,
in, if a
little
lot of the
wing.
planets you came in, if they're in retrograde,
Mm.
that has a different meaning for you. All this stuff is so fascinating.
Yeah. See,
Mhm.
that's the working out bit. Yeah. So if you've done a
Mhm.
chart for someone, it'd be exciting to see what they've got, isn't it? Yeah.
Right? Yeah, just for self-discovery alone.
Mm. Mm.
So,
Thank you,
speaking of all these numbers, we wanted to open up to the to the chat, to everybody that's here enjoying this this fun conversation. I which I'm totally enjoying.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
thank
blimey, we've
you.
got 28 in here. Yeah. Thanks,
Holy
mate.
cramoles! Wow, that's so
28.
cool.
That's so good.
Yeah, man. 28, 10, number of completion. What?
Yeah, so we need some life path numbers, wasn't it? So then we could give a little,
Yeah.
or you can
We
tell
could both
someone
do
in
some
chat.
stuff, right? Yeah.
What-
Well, I have this really awesome book. It's called The Secret Language of Destiny. It's written by Gary Goldschneider and Juiced Elfers. And if you guys want to put your birth dates in
Or
the
your life
chat,
path if you already know it, and then
Mhm.
because you've read out this book before, haven't you? When we
I have
so
read out of this book
some
before.
may be familiar. Yeah, Chrissy knows it.
Some
for
may be
sure.
familiar, and but I need their specific birth date, not just their life path number. Like
Oh,
I need
right.
their
Oh, you do
specific
need
birth
that. Yeah, of
dates.
course you do.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll do that.
And then also I was
Yeah.
thinking that maybe like while we get that, maybe you can figure out then their different different vibrations for their birth dates and their names. You know what I mean? If they're
Yeah,
interested.
then their name would be different. I'd need their
Mhm.
real name, but their
Right.
I can get their life path.
Yeah. That's the one I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'll get an idea.
Okay,
might
I
have
see you,
heard it.
Johan. I'm writing yours down right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna write some there. Right, hold on. Here's my pen. Someone new.
And then Singe, I see yours. I'm writing yours down too.
Right, 11. So that's your own. Yeah, so we're writing down peeps. Yeah, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
Singe in the building. Singe in the building. 12, 26. Lucky my system, it doesn't matter which way they write it, because in England we do it the other way. Trace B, September 8th. Nice.
September. It's so weird. It's like 9. It's so weird.
Oh, that's a 9. 9, 6, 9, 9. I already know that.
Steve, Osimo. 5, 2, 2. You're a 2, 2 also? Awesome, Steve.
What? 22, 7. 79.
73. Okay.
I know Tracy's a 9. I know
Awesome,
Little Wing.
right?
I know Little Wing's one already. 22, I think. Wait. Let's write it down again. Oh yes. Oh, that's
you understand
today.
patches? I don't understand patches.
Oh, happy birthday, Fiona. It's today actually. We've just
Sorry,
gone into
Patch.
it.
I don't understand. That doesn't look like a date to me.
Yeah, I think it's 22nd of the 7th.
Oh, the
Is that
7th
right?
month, 22nd, and then what year?
1979. Is that right? At Holmes.
And then Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
C Explorer. Excellent. Okay, so it's 2. Okay.
Is it?
227.
Oh,
227. Okay. That'll make a difference.
Where's the 2?
Thank you.
Oh, 227. Oh. 27, so you have to be awkward.
Okay. Let's see here then. Okay, so we'll start with Johan, and I'll just do like a brief overview here of your destiny, the secret language of your destiny number. Let me take a drink of water here.
22.
And we're going to do this until 11 o'clock. And
Oh, yeah,
as much time as we have.
Oh, that's
until
cool.
then.
Yeah. 50 minutes. Yeah.
But yeah, it is the full moon night, and I do want to get outside and be under the full moon for
our one,
the
I think,
last hour
is
of the night.
Yeah, and about hour 4:11, I think my daughter said to me. No, 4:21. She said. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah. Little wig. Hey Vern, 808. Oh, have you put 808 in there?
Okay, so November 27th, 1964. For Johan, your karmic number is 36. And so your destiny path is the way of experience. So let's see here. Page number 604.
9, 10, 11, 26, 28. Atoms, I think you're 1. Number 1.
So the way of experience, you're a Sagittarius 3 to a Gemini 3, the Titan to the Seeker. So your core lesson is to be open to the variety of experiences, no matter how small. And your goal is redefining who you are. Your gifts are that you are big-hearted, warm, and aspiring. Your pitfalls can be that you are egotistical, insecure, or unaware. You need to release the need to identify with your image, and your reward of doing that is the joy of self-discovery. Your suggestion is get to know yourself at a deep level. Develop a more realistic assessment of your abilities. Take care not to become overly involved in your fantasies. Try to live life in terms of the ordinary. Your balancing point is between fantasy and reality. Your crystals and gemstones, your seer stones, form a window through which an individual can gaze at a miniature interior world. This quartz offers the opportunity to behold the beauty in what is seemingly insignificant. Notables on your path are Vincent van Gogh, Donald Trump, Cher. We've got Robert Johnson, Carl Orloff Larson. Let's see here. Barry Manilow, Gilda Radner, Sylvester Stallone, James Whistler, Callista Flockhart, Dwight Gooden, Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Let's see here. Liza Minnelli.
6.
Let's see. So your birthday was November 27. Let's go to the actual week.
Emma, your life path number 6.
This is full. This is cool. This is fun. Okay. November 27, you say? So you're a Sagittarius 1. You are the week of independence.
Who's this for?
This is for Johan.
Oh, we're still on
All
Johan.
right.
Yeah.
Those born on the week of independence who journey along the way of experience may have a difficult time scaling down their expectations and their egos as they travel along this road. There is nevertheless the prospect of amazing personal growth as they evolve along this karmic path. Grounding themselves in day-to-day activities and interactions will prove especially important to their development, as well cultivating greater self-awareness and most especially self-discipline. High-flown ideals, personal sensitivity, and an exaggerated need for freedom can cause these people to hold themselves aloof from the challenge of finding enlightenment or adventure in the more everyday kinds of experiences implied here. Yet if they allow their yearning for true fellowship to inform their impulses and cultivate a greater willingness to bond, all will progress nicely along this life's journey. So your challenge is not going overboard to pursue the latest adventure or grandiose scheme, and your fulfillment is coming to the conclusion that there's no place like home. So that one was for you,
Yeah.
Johan.
No place like home.
All right, let's go to Singes.
Singe.
December 68. Okay, 68. December.
I've got Emma as well. If I don't know if you want to write one down, or I can just keep it here, and then when you've done them, I can give you more.
Okay, great, because I got through Jenny.
Yeah.
The dates.
Mm.
So, okay, we got 68, December 26.
Yeah,
All
how you like that, Joanne?
Oh, wow, cool. Corey was the Way of Wonder, too. Oh, and your page number is 444. Let's talk about synchronicities. So, Singe, your karmic number is 26. So that's your destiny path number, man. So let's see here. 444. The Way of Wonder. Libra 1 to Aries 1, the perfectionist to the child. So your core lesson is releasing yourself from an overemphasis on work and its many tasks and remembering to nourish a childlike need for play. Your goal is to cultivate an ongoing and inspiring sense of awe in the world and living. Your gifts are that you're charming, frank, and dynamic. Your pitfalls can be that you're overly exacting, critical, and repressed. You need to release being critical of both self and others, and your reward of doing this is the joy of play. Your suggestion is to practice affirmations that remind you of your worth. Know that you deserve to have pleasure. Realize that you are not responsible for fixing all of life's problems. Try to be more spontaneous. Your balancing point is between work and play. Your crystals and gemstones are Christophrase. It activates the individual to perceive the ordered chaos of the universe, resulting in the ability to let go and flow through the divine comedy of life. Some of the most notables on this karmic path are Martha Graham, Danny Kaye. I love Danny Kaye. Bobby McFerrin. We've got Brendan Fraser, David Cassidy, Clarence Estero, Jay Leno, Bernie Taupin, Aldous Huxley, Jerry Van Dyke, Edgar Rice Burroughs, Anthony Newley, Angie Dickinson, Will Smith, Barbara Walters, Mickey Mantle, Minnie Pearl, Gordon Parks, Roy Rogers, Sammy Sosa, Gillian Anderson, Richard Nixon, Debbie Allen, Lloyd Bridges, Rosa Parks, Susan B. Anthony, Peter Gabriel, Sybil Shepherd, Karen Carpenter, and Vincent Minnelli. So let's go to your actual week of birth, Singe. Okay, so December 26th. Hey, I passed it. Where'd it go? All right. December 26th. So you were born the week of the ruler. Ooh, cool. Oh my gosh, cool. All right. Capricorn 1. All right.
Boxing Day as well. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So cool. Oh my gosh. Boxing. BOCKSING. All right. Those born in the week of the ruler who travel the way of wonder are bound for a rather difficult experience unless they learn the distinction between striving for perfection and exhausting oneself and one's energy in a never-ending series of responsibilities and details. Though they are likely to be well organized, these people can cause themselves and others no end of grief with their tyrannical insistence on order. It is essential for them to stay in touch with their earthlier and more sensual inclinations and to make time for play. 2, part of their inner journey will involve coming to terms with the fact that they may have been denied the usual pleasures of childhood and weighted down with too much responsibility earlier on. Yet if they can bring themselves to enjoy the fruits of their considerable labors and adopt a more accepting attitude towards themselves and others, they can experience a major spiritual breakthrough. So your challenge is forcing themselves not to be such stern taskmasters. The fulfillment is remembering to take regular breaks in order to awaken their more fun-loving side. And then notables on this week are Woodrow Wilson, the 28th president, Christy Turlington, a model, Martha Thomas, a president, Bryn Mawr College. So there you go, Singe. That's your little overview of your destiny path number in the week of your birth. Let me take a sip of water here.
That was cool. That's quite in depth, isn't it? It sort of tells you good stuff. Like,
some things to think about, right?
Yeah. See what Singe. Yeah.
All right, Trace B, you're next, baby girl. All right, let's see here. 72.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we've got 7.
72. 9, 8.
Yeah. Put your thing back in Zeps for me. So I'll write it down. Yeah,
so
I might have missed the odd one. Yeah.
September 8th. Okay. You are the way of mastery, and your karmic number is 16. So let's see here. That makes a 7. Lucky number 7. All right.
What for Trace? Sweet 16.
She's 16. Sweet 16. All right. So page number 284.
Ready.
All right. The way of mastery. Cancer 3 to Capricorn 3. You are the persuader to dominance. Your core lesson is finding and studying with a mentor. Your goal is mastering a craft or art. Your gifts are that you're diligent, persistent, and persuasive. Your pitfalls are that you can be domineering, insecure, and solitary. You need to release the tendency to workaholism, and the reward of that is the joy of perfecting one's craft. Your suggestion is to try to be kinder to yourself by occasionally lowering your standards. Remember to indulge in fantasy and to cultivate your imagination once in a while. Your balancing point is between craft and inspiration. Your crystals and gemstones are fluorite. Fluorite dispels ambivalence and encourages the individual to joyfully strive for mastery. This crystal helps one to move beyond the limits of perfectionism to experience the bliss of the mind over matter connection. Or maybe they're supposed to be together, right? It's just mind/heart connection. Notables on this karmic path: Walter Cronkite, Frederick the Great, John Travolta, Ludwig Bemelmans, Vernon Jordan, Alexandra David Neal, Hans Christian Andersen, Paul Roberson, Golda Meir, Bennett Cerf, Norman Vincent Peale, Federico Garcia Lorca, Christo, Frida Lawrence, Cameron Diaz, Ronald Dahl, James Harriet, Francis Mitterrand, Kim Basinger, Betty Grable, Howard Stern, Oprah Winfrey, Matt Groening, Alfred North Whitehead, Ron Howard, and Rudolph Steiner. All right, let's go to September 8th, to your week. September 8th. Okay, you were born on the week of the Enigma, Virgo 2. Cool. Virgo
Enigma.
2s,
Imagine.
Virgo 2s who travel the way of mastery are earmarked for considerable reward and achievement. Gifted with a knack for knowing the right thing to do in almost any circumstance, their high standards and innate moral and ethical sense will stand them in good stead as they move towards the upper echelons of mastery, whether of themselves, their careers, or their intimate environment. Did you guys understand that? I didn't. Let's see here. That was a big sentence. Gifted with the knack of knowing the right thing to do in almost any circumstance, their high standard, innate moral, and ethical sense will stand them in good stead as they move toward the upper echelons of mastery, whether it is of themselves, their career, or their immediate environment. Okay, I get it now. They are no They are so self-contained, however, that they may fail to ask for help when they need it most. And they may have to satisfy some of their false pride before they can find the proper guide. Nonetheless, these practical and thoughtful people are blessed with all the natural resources to achieve their fondest dreams and ambitions. And if they recognize early that they don't necessarily have to go it alone, their path to success is ensured. So your challenge is knowing when to ask for help, and your fulfillment is putting your high standards to work in the manifestation of your talents. And then notables of this week are Carol Lawrence. She's a singer and actress, stage version of West Side Story. So there you go, Trace B. How interesting.
Yeah, she needs to ask for help sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I hope you
she
ask me
like-
for help sometime, Trace, because I'd like to help.
Yeah. Help you, Trace.
Okay, so next we've got Steve. All right.
Oh, you got Steve, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Is he
5?
still here?
I don't know.
What?
You still here, Steve?
Slightly sleuth. See? Yeah, I didn't see him put his date in there. We've got then a Tombs in it after. Tombs patch.
After that, then I have Patch, and then I have Fiona.
Yeah. And I've got
Okay,
Jenny,
so
Emma,
since Steve
maybe
didn't say anything, I'm just gonna put a little star next to his.
yeah,
so
we
know
can
that
do
didn't
Steve
it
if he comes
if he
back
gets
in
back,
anyway. Yeah.
Okay,
We
so
didn't do
next
it
we'll
at all.
do 79.
I'll make you a life path 1, a Tombs patch.
Ooh, cool. Magic.
So yeah.
1.
That's on self, left brain. You should have good data brain, yeah. Good at holding data. Yeah, she is actually. Intelligent.
February 27. Yeah. So you are karmic number 47. And you are the way of solution. The way of solution. So we go to page number 780.
Wow. Oh, Steve is here. Oh, we do you next, Steve.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't know.
Sorry, Steve. I thought, did he go? Like,
I was looking for your response before we went. I'll do you next, man. 280. Is that what I said? What did I say? 780?
Yeah, I think this is. I said 7. I think. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. Yeah, the way of solution. All right. So Pisces 2 to Virgo 2. The loner to the enigma. All right. So the way of solution. Your core lesson is generating a positive attitude and can-do approach. Your goal is to become a creative problem solver. Your gifts are that you're soulful, practical, and thoughtful, and your pitfalls can be that you're aloof, self-pitying, or negative. You need to release the propensity for passivity, and the reward of doing this is the joy of finding a solution. Ooh, interesting. All right. So your suggestion is roll up your sleeves and dive in. Perceive every problem to be an opportunity. The old saying is true. Every person we encounter is our teacher. Don't be afraid of life. All right. Your balancing point is between thesis and antithesis. Interesting. How interesting. All right. I feel like, man, I want to read more about. I'll drop the name of this book again. If you guys want to get this book, it's really good. And it has pages and pages and pages more about every one of these things that I'm just giving you the highlights. Okay. There's a lot of information in here, but it's called The Secret Language of Destiny, Your Complete Personology Guide to Finding Your Life Purpose. And it's written by Gary Goldschneider and Juiced Elfers. They also wrote that Secret Language of Birthdays, which I have that one too, but we'll do that another night maybe.
Cool. They ain't even got into it, and that's quite in depth anyway. Yeah,
I know, right?
You can tell. So,
don't be afraid of life, Patch. Okay, so your crystals and gemstones are citrine. Cool. Oh man, I love citrine. I have some right by my bed. Citrine absorbs negativity and shines the golden ray of unconditional love on any wound or trauma. This stone leads to the knowledge that there is a solution to every problem. Awesome.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
solution. That's what they are. Yeah.
So notables on this karmic path are Aretha Franklin. Oh, snap. That's awesome. Henry Kissinger. Oh my gosh, cool. Richard Attenborough. And then other notables, Ludwig Miles van der Rohe, Wayne Newton, Aaron Spelling, Richard Avedon, Prince Rainer, Bob Dole, and Antonio Banderas, Meriwether Lewis, Sean Penn, Shimon Peres, Hugh Grant, Vladimir Horowitz, Franz Liszt, Leslie Stahl, Donnie Warwick, Muhammad Ali, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Carole King, Phil Esposito.
What was mine?
Oh, right. I don't know. Shit, right? Right. Okay.
I'll read that after. Private.
Barry Levinston, Sumner Redstone, Edith Hamilton, Graham Greene, Michael Crawford, Barry Diller, Roger Staubach, I don't know, Oscar Kokoschka, Luther Burbank. Okay, let's go to your week of birth, Patch. February
solution.
27th.
Bit of wordplay. Solution. Solution.
Ooh, the soul you shun. How interesting.
Yeah. That's what
I gotta fix my. I gotta get these things.
You're shining at home.
What was that?
Oh, we've got 29 in the building. Blimey,
awesome,
29.
you guys. That's so cool. February. Rewrites.
Yeah, anyone can drop their link in the chat to their channel while you're here.
Ooh, how cool. Okay, Patch. February 27th. You were born the week of Spirit. So cool. Pisces 1. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Soul solution in the spirit.
Pisces 1. The very beginning of the Pisces. Okay. Those born on the week of Spirit who navigate the way of solution will doubtless be characterized by an elusive, mysterious, or even ethereal quality that can make life somewhat more difficult than necessary for these highly sensitive and emotional individuals. Yet the higher calling here indicates that they put their sense of inspiration to work in practical and effective ways. It's awesome. The results can be a truly winning combination as they use their talents to understand the craft solutions to even the most complex problems. Cultivating objectivity and releasing the irresponsible side will be important to that effort. However, as will the willingness to simply toughen up a bit and refuse to allow their insecurities to get the best of them. Still, these people have a great desire to do good and to place themselves in the service of others. If they can find ways to connect without allowing themselves to be exploited, and learn that life in this world is at best a balance of material concerns and spiritual impulses, all will go wonderfully well in the course of this passage. Your challenge is transforming their spiritual devotion into attention to worldly matters. Haha, that's a challenge for me too. Fulfillment is finding they are less dissatisfied once they bring expectations in line with reality. Wow, that's so cool. Most notable on the week of Spirit is Lou Reed, a guitarist, singer, and founder of Velvet Underground. Badass. Oh, cool. Sweet. Okay, so we'll do Steve next. 73.
Stevie. Steve's in the building. Ali's in the building.
May 22. The Way of Electricity. Awesome. Okay. And your karmic number is 17.
That's for Steve.
Oh no, wait, I'm wrong. I read my own writing wrong. That's the year. That's 70. That's 72. That was Trace's number. 73. Let's try again. Sorry about that, buddy.
Yeah, I've got you down, Zeppy. And Sute.
So May 22nd.
Yeah, Vern, I need your year, mate.
The Way of Consolidation. Okay. 73. May 22nd. The Way of Consolidation. Your karmic number is 14. And I got to go to page 252. 14. So 5. Interesting change. You are a mover and a shaker. Okay. What page number did I say? 252. 5, of course. Okay, 252.
Yeah, I know, Joanne. Yeah, she thought you was a beginner, Ali. She says you're rocking it.
Oh, thank you. I'm having a really good time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, you're the way of consolidation. Cancer 1 to Capricorn 1.
Ooh.
The empath to the ruler. Ooh, cool. Okay, so your core lesson is establishing psychological and psychic boundaries. Your goal is to create a firm internal structure and identity. Your gifts are that you are empathic, financially astute, and caring. Your pitfalls are that you can be ruthless, overly structured, and miserly. You need to release the need to be mothered, and your reward of doing so is the joy of a strong sense of self. Your suggestion is develop a philosophy of life. Know that what you feel one moment may change the next. Create a sense of balance and wholeness within yourself and in your environment. Remember to nourish your soul by giving it what it needs. Awesome. We got to get down. I'll get right back to this. Okay, Steve?
Right, 1 sec, Steve. Right, this is for you at Tubes Patch. Much love.
I love that so much. That brought me such the good heart feels. Man,
love that one.
It's so good. That's such
so
a good one, Coach.
Yeah, I got you
Patch,
fast.
so awesome. So back to Steve. Crystals and gemstones. Your is moonstone. I love the moonstone. Okay. Moonstone casts a gentle vibration of self-acceptance that clarifies the boundary between self and others. Even while in the mire of fluctuating emotions, this mineral provides a sense of wholeness. So notables on this karmic path are Helen Keller, awesome, Monica Lewinsky, Rob Geldof. I'm saying that wrong, aren't I? He's a singer. Other notables, Jean-Pierre Rampal, Sean O'Casey, Frank Serpico, Larry McMurdy, William Wrigley Jr., Ursula Andress, Leonardo da Vinci. Awesome. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Zubin Mehta, Bobby Darin, Dennis Hopper, Lena Horne, Andrew Wythe, Thelonious Monk, Arthur M. Schlesinger Jr., Ray Stark, Yanni, cool. C.S. Lewis, awesome. Chris Everett, Annie Lennox, Joseph Smith, Denzel Washington, and Phil Collins, awesome. Okay, so let's go to the week of your birth, Steve. May 22.
What, 24th of February, Vern? I've got your year. It was 24th of February, wasn't it?
May 22. Okay. Oh, how cool. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Steve, you're born the week of energy. You're a cusper. It is no wonder. I'm a cusper too. Cuspers are always like, yeah.
That's why he's got that
interested
energy.
in cuspers. Yeah. You're the week of energy. Okay. Taurus Geminis. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right. Okay. Taurus Geminis are likely to become involved in more than a few struggles on the way of consolidation until they learn the value of steadier habits and less convulsive emotions. In the course of this life journey, these naturally magnetic, energetic people will draw to them any number of admirers, detractors, and assorted basket cases who may well sap their energies until they learn to set some limits and learn just where they leave off and others begin. Not blessed with the best judgment regarding matters of character, they may make some they may make some spectacularly bad choices of mates, lovers, or business partners before they face the facts. Nevertheless, these dramatic, attractive people are versatile and gifted enough to pull themselves out of even the deepest dumps and to rise from even the most extreme circumstances. Well, amen to that, Steve. If they are willing to give themselves the respect they require from others, they are likely to travel far along the road. Your challenge is forcing themselves to look inward and become more self-aware, and the fulfillment is learning to enjoy their audience rather than depend on it. Oh, that's really cool, man. That's so cool. So that's yours, Steve.
How's that, Steve?
So next we've got Fiona, and I just want to remind you guys, we're only going to do this as long as we're going to get as many people as we can in until 11 o'clock my time, which is 20 minutes more.
20
minutes.
Off we go. So yeah. Otherwise, if we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 6 or 5 more after Fiona. Otherwise,
okay, and I've done what, 5 now, so.
Might not do it. If we can't, we're going to repeat this in 2 weeks.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to.
We can start out with a few then.
Okay, so awesome. Okay, Little Wing. April 27, 71. Okay.
Which is today, peeps.
Oh my gosh, right. I'm such a bonehead.
Well, it's not today for you yet, but it is for us.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm still a bonehead. I mean, what is time? I had no idea what the date was.
But that
even though I
quick.
did at one point.
I thought,
because of the new moon. Or I mean full moon. Okay, so you are the way of consideration. And your karmic number path number is 2020. Interesting. All right. So we're going to page number 348. 348. Let me just double check. Okay. I don't want to jack this up. I think I might have just jacked this up again. Sorry, it's not that huge of a chart. 71. Yeah, no, I got it right. Okay, consideration 348. Okay. So you're a Leo 3 to an Aquarius 3. Wow, 2 3s. That's cool. The ends and the ends of Leo. So that's so interesting. So you're from leadership to acceptance. So your core lesson is releasing the ego's need to judge. And your goal is to develop an ongoing, thoughtful consideration of others. Your gifts are that you are heroic, affectionate, and inventive, and your pitfalls can be that you are domineering, insensitive, or judgmental. You need to release the need to be infallible, and your reward of releasing is the joy of being there for another. That's so cool. Your suggestion is realize that we are all one and that hurting another only hurts yourself. Try to remember that needing to do things your own way is only your ego's way of asserting itself. Think before you speak. Your balancing point is between acceptance and rejection. And your crystal is rose quartz. Oh, that's awesome. Rose quartz is said to possess the vibration of unconditional love. Holding this stone shifts the focus from the judgment of the mind to the empathy of the heart. So notables on this karmic path are Tom Hanks, Robin Williams, Marianne Williamson, and awesome. She writes so many cool things. Other notables are Frederick Law Olmsted, Billie Holiday, awesome, Ulysses S. Grant, Orson Welles, Wilde, George Strait, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, awesome, Saul Bellow, Liam Neeson, David Rockefeller, Dan Aykroyd, Cheryl Ladd, Jean Paget, is that how you say it? Paget? Jimmy Connors, Paul Pee Wee Herman, Rubens, Christopher Reeve, cool, Ruth Gordon, August Rodin, Carl Sandburg, Mary J. Blige, Henry Hank Aaron, cool, and Nolan Ryan. Okay, so let's go to your actual birth week. April 27.
Yeah, I'm looking at your 9s in your chart, little wing, and like you're 22. So that's to do with the mind as well. She could hear me mumbling to myself. I can't believe it.
So April 22nd. Oh my gosh, look at this. You were born on the week of manifestation. Taurus 1. That's so cool. All right. The qualities of dominance and leadership may combine in a formidable way in the personalities born in this week who travel the way of consideration. And they may find it hard to reconcile their truly powerful persona with the spiritual demands of this karmic path. Yet along with their more dominating side, they have a nurturing aspect that will serve them well. Since confrontations and difficulties over personal issues tend to cause Taurus 1s to dig in their heels and simply refuse to change, they would do well to cultivate greater detachment and a higher understanding rather than allowing relationship issues to push them into their emotional hotspots of the fear of their own vulnerability and of being hurt. Yet they are quite well suited to the kind of quiet and reflective development required by the way of consideration, and will surely flourish in domestic and professional surroundings that allow their caring natures to emerge in an atmosphere of quiet strength and wisdom. That's so cool. So your challenge is exposing your softer side, and the fulfillment is acting in the role of champion or protector, which does not feel good, right? So notables born on this week are Bruce Henderson, a business strategy consultant, and Frederick Law Olmsted, planned Central Park in New York City. Oh, wow, cool. So that's awesome. That's Fiona's. Very cool. All right. So next I've got Jenny. Let's go see that one. We got June 21, 64. Okay.
I could have just said this.
So 64. All right. June 21. The Way of Enchantment. Oh my gosh, I'm the Way of Enchantment. This is so cool. All right.
Wow.
So Jenny, our karmic number is 37. So
What?
10,
37.
Right? Yeah. Oh, that's that number code.
What?
Remember we kept talking about 37. Anyways,
yeah,
right.
But I thought you were saying that's because it was your age.
It is my age.
It's making my heart
I will actually. I just turned 38. I'm right, didn't I? Yeah, I just turned 38. Now
See,
I'm 38.
I've had so much significance with that. Oh.
It's so wild. This is so cool.
Oh, another thing. Oh, I think it
all
might
right,
have
page 620. Oh, wow. This is so cool. This is so cool. A chat about synchronicities and all these synchronicities. I love it.
What's that? Fed up with it. Oh, right. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
all right. So the Way of Enchantment. So you're on the cusp of Sagittarius Capricorn to the cusp of Gemini Cancer. So this is mine too. This is so cool. I'm so excited. I haven't read mine in forever. So basically we're on two cusps, and we go from prophecy to magic. Our core lesson is moving into the light of a relationship from the shadows of a solitary life. The goal is to reach out of themselves and touch those around them. Our gifts are that we're psychic, generous, and inspirational. Our pitfalls are that we can be withdrawn, wounded, or workaholics. We need to release the need to be self-protective, and our reward of doing that is the joy of loving and being loved. Our suggestion is focus less on yourself. Move your orientation away from your inner life and out towards others. Even if it's hard in the beginning, free your emotions. As they flow, you will find as they flow, they will find their own level. Step out of the shadows and into the light. Our balancing point is between contraction and expansion. So the crystals and gemstone, the vibration of, I always say dioptis or dioptase, I think dioptis, calls forth a wild joy from deep within the soul. I like that sentence. This stone guides the individual to recreate personal wounds into gifts that heal the planet. Oh my gosh. Wow. That seems so impactful right now to me. Okay, so notables on this karmic path are Johann Sebastian Bach, Diane Sawyer, and Marcel Proust. We've got John Wesley Powell, Cesar Chavez, Pat Conroy, Alistair Cook, Sir Ramakrishna. Wow.
Really?
Okay. Gene Garofalo, Coretta Scott King,
Krishna again, then.
Ruth Prower Jabvala, Winona Judd. Awesome. Darcy Kistler, Courtney Cox, Bob Foss, Bob Captain Kangaroo Keeshan. Oh. Captain Kangaroo. Okay. Ken Russell, Courtney Love, Orwell Wright, Theodore Dreiser, Carol Lombard, John Kenneth Galbraith, Goldie Hawn, Bette Midler, Naomi Judd, Dolly Parton, Boris Pasternak, Harry Belafonte, Vaslav Nijinsky, and George Plimpton. So let's see here. June 21. Let's go to your week. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. You were born on the week of magic. That's insane, right? Because it's like from prophecy to magic, and you were born on the week of magic. That's so cool. Okay. So Gemini Cancer cusp, gifted with some really remarkable energies, those born on the cusp of magic who travel the way of enchantment are likely to enjoy an extraordinary passage, yet they will face some equally extraordinary challenges along the way. While it can surely be said that this journey may prove a bit easier for females with this configuration than for males, both sexes are likely to be what are generally called incurable romantics. Yet they may have to work a bit to accept that quality in themselves. Yet they may have to work a bit to accept that quality in themselves. Okay. Overcoming their shyness, their tendency to be preoccupied with professional goals, and their stubborn refusal to acknowledge their need for deep connection will present opportunities for growth, as will learning to fully acknowledge, then act upon their insights, inspirations, and intuitions. If they keep in mind that they have within themselves the innate ability to turn their emotional scars into stars, their more magical side will surely shine forth through interaction with and love for others. And they can then bestow their gifts of wisdom, love, and forgiveness on the world. That's so beautiful. So your challenge is forcing themselves to reach out to others and share their wisdom in a spirit of lovingness, and your fulfillment is acknowledging their need for others. So that one's for you, Jenny.
So true. She shines. Yeah.
She
Jenny.
just does, right? Oh my gosh. So honestly, I probably really only have time for one more. Do you want me to do yours, Code?
Oh no, we can do mine whenever. Do someone else.
Okay, well, I got Jenny was the last. I love you too, Steve. Have a good night.
I've got 4 names, but it was Emma. If Emma's still here,
you, Genevieve.
Okay,
Emma, are you still here?
If you're here, Emma, we'll do Emma, or it'll be Zeppy. We know Zeppy's here, so
awesome.
Let's see if you're still here, Emma,
you still in the chat?
We can do your number.
Well, what is Zepso's? I'll write it down.
Right, Zeppy's is 23/7/1964. No, 74. I only put 10 years on him. Yeah.
All right, so we got July 23rd, 74.
Life path 6, I'll make him.
Okay, so did we hear from...
balance.
No.
Well, Emma's not here then.
All right, we'll go into Zepso's. This will be the last one of the night.
That's why. Zeppy.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm so happy you guys hung out with us tonight. I really enjoyed this. And I'm really also thankful to you, Code. Thanks for setting this up.
Oh, no, thank you.
It's so freaking awesome.
Oh, this has been great.
So fun. I have
Love it.
really, I just feel like my
It's
heart
fun.
feels so much more full of energy. That's so good right now. I'm really excited to go
Mm.
enjoy the full moon. Okay, so 74. Let's see here.
Right, still here, Zeppy? Or have you ducked out of the room?
Yeah, are you still here, Zepso? Because if you aren't, we won't get into this one.
Yeah, make sure Zeppy's here. If not, it'll be Vern if he's here. Or it'll be Buzz, the final one. Who's in the
Verd
building?
or Buzz? Anybody here? All right, Verd's here. What's Verd's numbers?
Right, Vern said here, right on it. Is this correct, Vern? The
Hey, Mod.
24th of February, 24th of February. Hopefully that's right. 1968.
Awesimo. Is that right, Vern? Groovy, baby.
Or if not, just write it. Put it in there again if not. Oh, he's just being silly now. So
Okay, well, I'm going to look up that date that he just gave me, and hopefully that's the right one, Vern. Because we don't got a whole lot of time.
I think that's the right. I think that's the right person I've hid. I might have hid the wrong person.
February 24. Okay, so oh, cool. You are the way of discovery. Awesome. And your number is 28. So we got 10, another completion number. Okay, so 476. So yeah, your karmic number is 28, and we're going to 476.
MJ's in the building. Good to see you, MJ.
I know, I'm so happy.
Bambo. Corey. He stayed
Okay.
about.
Hey, buddy. All right, so Vern, you are the way of discovery. You're Libra 3 to Aries 3. Ooh, another double 3. Oh, cool. All right, so you are theater to the pioneer. How interesting. Okay. So your core lesson is learning to relate to others more intimately, and your goal is to expand your knowledge and that of others through exploration and discovery. Ooh, that's so cool. That sounds like adventure. All right, your gifts are that you are strategic, you're hard driving, and you're generous. Your pitfalls can be that you are unyielding, self-sacrificing, or overly independent. You need to release the need to do things by yourself, and the reward of doing that is the joy of learning. Your suggestions are to slow down enough to realize others have value and worth, or to realize others' value and worth. Learn the art of appreciation. Don't pursue every idea, and find a confidant. Your balancing point is between research and teaching. Your crystals and gemstone. Oh my gosh, labradorite is one of my favorite stones. Alex, oh my gosh, I've missed you, man. Welcome.
Right. He just caught it at the end again. He done that. Batman's caught the last few minutes.
So Vern, labradorite lends to discoveries of ideas that hover just beneath the surface of the collective subconscious, or the collective consciousness. The inner light of the stone assists in the articulation of new concepts with credence. Cool. I mean, I just love that stone. It's so pretty. You can stare at it for hours. Notables on this karmic path: Sigmund Freud, L. Frank Baum, Dorothy Parker. We've got Vera Wang, Sarah McLachlan, Werner von Braun, Celine Dion, Lucy Lawless, Booker T. Washington, Billy Joel, Admiral Robert E. Perry, James Brown, Ken Follett, Meryl Streep, Nikola Tesla.
A what?
Yeah.
Carl, oh, lie.
Right? Carl Menninger, George Bernard Shaw, Sean Connery, Ray Charles, Winston Churchill, John Wesley Hyatt, James Prescott Joule, Alvin Ailey, Albert Schweitzer, Albert Schweitzer, Daniel Webster, Lawrence Durrell, and Maurice Ravel. Ooh, cool.
Anyone who's got a bit of Tesla in them, they've got to be blue. Hey, man.
Okay, so let's go to February 24th, your week of birth.
Good to see you, Alex. Yay. Everyone, telling you, everyone.
It's so cool. Doesn't the energy feel so high? I mean, we got the full moon, man.
Yeah.
That was an accidental synchronicity. It's amazing.
I know it was.
So the 24th. Okay. Here we go. Awesome. All right. So you were born the week of Spirit, Pisces 1. We had one of those earlier tonight. Who
Yeah.
was that Singe? Maybe? I'm not sure. Patch? I'm not
No,
sure.
our terms, I think. Yeah, it
Patch?
was.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So likely to be gifted with a unique perspective, those born in the week of Spirit who travel the way of discovery will have interesting and innovative perceptions on just what constitutes a frontier. Indeed, there may be something almost precognitive about their talents, and these personalities are likely to have their fingers on the pulse of the collective in sometimes astonishing ways. Wow, that's cool. And there are few whose diplomatic talents can match those of an inspirational Pisces 1. Though detail work will not be their forte, these people have a genuine desire to do good, and that combined with their yearning to open the doors to discovery can make for some breathtaking accomplishments on this life journey. So your challenge is trusting the right people, and your fulfillment is couching their discoveries within a body of work intended for mass consumption. Interesting. What an interesting. So your fulfillment is couching your discoveries within a body of work intended for mass consumption. Ooh, right?
Ooh.
Getting that word out there. Okay, so most notable on this week is Clara Petacci, which was Mussolini's mistress. Ooh. How interesting. Wow. So dang, should we just give a shout out for everyone to be? I'm so thankful you guys were here tonight.
Yeah, cool. We've had loads in tonight. It's been great.
It's just the greatest energy.
High vibe. Oh, thanks, Ali.
Thank you, Code. Thank you so much. This has just been wonderful. So yeah, I mean, we plan to do this again next Monday, and I think we're going to do a different topic. We might. I mean, I don't know if we're going to extend it. We'll come back to this topic again, but
yes, yeah, for
I
sure.
think next week we're going to talk a little bit more about symbolism and like taking our power back.
Yeah, take your power back from the symbols. Yeah.
So that's our tentative topic for next week. You know, symbolism, taking the power back, talking about archetypes and other symbols, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out this slideshow thing so I can get all the things that I get ready. I can share with you guys. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then the following week we can get back to doing this again. So.
Yeah.
And then if someone else, you could go further into the book, even if someone had another go. So, you know.
Maybe. I don't know about going further into the book. There's just so much. It's not like it's not easy to just pick something out and like, yeah. I think if I did something like that, it'd have to be like a one-on-one session with someone and it'd have to involve a lot more.
Yeah, that can be a future thing then. Yeah.
That's, I think, a future thing. Yeah. Like maybe a service I offer or something
like that
on your
end. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
But yeah, I do really like doing the dabbling in there because it still gives a lot to think about, right?
Yep.
All these numbers programming our lives. Right? I don't know.
Yeah, I've learned tonight as well. So it's great how that works. You know,
Camo, Manly P. Hall, one of my favorite authors. When people learn to read the language of symbolism, a great veil will be lifted from the eyes of men. Amen. Amen. Shoot, right?
It'd be one to talk about because I listened to most of his lectures. I learned he's so open-minded with it. It's great.
He is so great.
Articulates it well.
So I'd like to close out, I guess, with just this little this thing that I came across on the YouTube feed today. It was just a really nice affirmation, something that we should repeat to ourselves. So if we just say to ourselves, everywhere I go, I prosper. Everything I do always works out for me. I'm attracting unconditional love, abundance, clarity, incredible experiences, and sacred connections. I am thriving in every way.
So I am using I am with intentions. Yes.
Yeah.
Especially with this moon, we can do that in a little while. can't we all?
Mhm. Man, every time I've
Mary.
read that today, since I wrote it down, it
Mm.
just gave me a really good feeling inside. So I hope it gives you guys good feelings too.
Yeah, it feels
right?
great. Thanks, Ali.
Thank you so much, Code. All right, you guys. I'm
Right,
gonna make my way outside to be under that full moon.
We're gonna close down then, peeps. We see you over at Heather's chat. Someone can put the link in there if they want. I think she's live.
Awesome.
And
Thanks, you guys.
see
We'll see you next Monday if we don't see you
next
sooner.
Monday. Bye, peeps.
Laters.
Much love. Right.